Have you ever wondered what a man truly notices in a woman? What makes him admire her silently, without saying a word? Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden traits that capture his respect and admiration, the things he secretly can't stop noticing. Confidence and self-assurance in a woman is something that goes far beyond appearances or superficial charm. It is an energy, a quiet force that radiates from within, a magnetic quality that men notice even if they cannot articulate it. When a woman carries herself with confidence, she doesn't need to prove her worth to anyone. Her presence alone commands respect and admiration. It is not about arrogance or pride, but about a deep understanding of one's own value and an unwavering belief in one's abilities. Men are drawn to women who know themselves, who understand their strengths and weaknesses, and who do not seek validation from external sources. Confidence manifests in the way a woman walks into a room, the way she speaks, the way she interacts with others. It is in the calm assurance with which she faces challenges and navigates life's uncertainties. A confident woman does not crumble under pressure. She does not bend to the opinions of others simply to gain approval. Instead, she stands firm in her convictions, makes decisions with clarity, and approaches every situation with poise and self-belief. This self-assurance is compelling because it reflects a life lived with purpose and intention. It tells a man that this woman is grounded, capable, and secure in her identity, qualities that inspire admiration and respect. Self-confidence also shapes the way a woman sets boundaries. A woman who knows her worth does not tolerate disrespect or manipulation. She communicates her limits clearly and stands by them without hesitation. This is incredibly attractive to men because it signals strength, integrity, and emotional maturity. It shows that she values herself and expects the same from those around her. Such a woman does not compromise her principles for approval, and this authenticity is magnetic. Men admire women who can assert themselves gracefully yet firmly, who can say no when needed without guilt, and who do not allow fear or insecurity to dictate their choices. There is a subtle power in this balance, a combination of strength and elegance that resonates deeply with men on a level beyond physical attraction. Confidence in this context is not loud or ostentatious. It is quiet, steady, and self-evident. It is a reflection of inner stability and a strong sense of identity. Furthermore, confidence in a woman enhances her ability to pursue her goals and passions. Men are instinctively drawn to women who are driven, who have ambitions, and who actively work toward their dreams. A confident woman does not wait for opportunities to come to her. She creates them. She is proactive, resilient, and determined, and she approaches challenges with a solution-oriented mindset. This drive and determination are incredibly appealing because they demonstrate self-reliance and independence. A man admires a woman who takes charge of her life, who does not rely solely on others for her happiness or success, and who navigates obstacles with courage and perseverance. Confidence in action, through accomplishments, persistence, and proactive engagement with life, is often more compelling than words or appearances because it reflects character, strength, and capability. Communication is another arena where a confident woman shines. Her self-assurance is evident in the way she expresses herself, in the clarity of her thoughts, and in her ability to listen as well as speak. Men are drawn to women who can engage in meaningful conversations, who can articulate their ideas and opinions without fear of judgment, and who can assert themselves respectfully in any situation. A confident woman does not need to dominate a conversation or prove her intelligence. Her presence and thoughtful contributions speak for themselves. She listens attentively, responds thoughtfully, and engages with authenticity. This combination of confidence and communication skill fosters mutual respect, admiration, and deeper connections. It signals emotional stability and maturity, which are qualities that men value highly. Confidence also influences how a woman handles setbacks and failures. Life is unpredictable and everyone faces challenges, but the way a woman responds to adversity can reveal her true strength. A confident woman sees setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as threats to her self-worth. She learns from her experiences, adapts, and continues moving forward with resilience. Men are often secretly inspired by this ability because it demonstrates courage, wisdom, and emotional fortitude. It is one thing to achieve success, but it is another to maintain composure, grace, and determination when faced with obstacles. This resilience not only commands admiration, but also instills a sense of security and respect in those around her. Men instinctively recognize the strength in a woman who can face challenges head-on without losing herself in the process. Confidence in a woman also translates into her social interactions and relationships. A confident woman does not seek approval or validation from others to feel worthy. She engages with people genuinely, forms meaningful connections, and maintains her integrity in every interaction. Men notice this authenticity because it contrasts sharply with neediness, insecurity, or superficial charm. Confidence allows a woman to navigate social dynamics with ease, whether in professional settings, friendships, or romantic relationships. She is approachable yet discerning, warm yet firm, and open yet self-respecting. This balance creates an aura of attractiveness that is not based solely on appearance, but on the substance of character. Men admire women who can maintain their independence while being emotionally available, who can express themselves freely without fear of rejection, and who can inspire others through their demeanor and actions. The impact of confidence on physical presence should not be underestimated either. While true confidence comes from within, it naturally influences outward appearance, body language, and posture. A confident woman walks with her head held high, makes eye contact without hesitation, and carries herself with elegance and assurance. Men are instinctively drawn to this nonverbal expression of self-assurance because it conveys strength, vitality, and security. The way she presents herself reflects the inner belief she holds about her worth and capabilities. This alignment between inner confidence and outward expression creates a magnetic presence that commands attention and admiration, often before a single word is spoken. Moreover, confidence fosters independence and self-sufficiency, qualities that men often admire but rarely articulate. A woman who can handle her own responsibilities, manage her life effectively, and make informed decisions without relying excessively on others signals maturity and competence. This independence does not mean emotional detachment or a lack of warmth. Rather, it is the ability to balance autonomy with connection. Men are drawn to women who can be partners rather than dependents, who can share life's journey without losing themselves, and who inspire through example rather than demand admiration through actions or words. This subtle strength resonates deeply and creates a lasting impression. In addition, confident women are often more compassionate, empathetic, and emotionally intelligent because they have a secure sense of self. Their confidence allows them to understand and navigate their own emotions, which in turn enables them to connect with others authentically. Men notice when a woman can offer support, understanding, and empathy without compromising her own boundaries. The combination of confidence and emotional intelligence creates a rare and deeply admired quality. It is this interplay between self-assurance, authenticity, resilience, and empathy that forms the core of what men secretly admire in a woman. Emotional intelligence and genuine empathy in a woman are qualities that often go unnoticed on the surface, but resonate deeply in the subconscious of a man. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and respond to one's own emotions while also perceiving and influencing the emotions of others. A woman who possesses this skill navigates life with a level of awareness that is both rare and magnetic. Men secretly admire a woman who can remain calm under pressure, who does not overreact to challenges, and who can approach conflict with thoughtfulness rather than impulsiveness. This kind of emotional maturity signals a deep understanding of human nature and personal stability, qualities that are incredibly attractive because they promise a relationship that is grounded, balanced, and nurturing rather than chaotic or draining. Emotional intelligence allows a woman to recognize the unspoken needs of those around her, to sense when someone is struggling, and to offer support in ways that feel intuitive rather than forced. This subtlety creates a sense of safety and connection that men are instinctively drawn to, even if they cannot articulate why it feels so compelling. Empathy, the ability to feel and understand what another person is experiencing, is closely tied to emotional intelligence. A woman who demonstrates genuine empathy can listen deeply, validate feelings, and respond with kindness without judgment. Men admire this quality because it provides a sense of being truly seen and understood. When a woman listens attentively and responds thoughtfully, she creates a space where men feel comfortable expressing themselves openly. This emotional receptivity does not make her weak. On the contrary, it reflects a profound inner strength. It requires patience, self-control, and an understanding of boundaries, because empathy without discernment can be overwhelming. A woman who balances empathy with self, respect, and emotional regulation demonstrates not only care for others, but also a strong sense of self, which is both rare and admirable. Men are drawn to women who can offer emotional support while still maintaining their individuality, who can engage in meaningful connections without losing themselves in the process. Another aspect of emotional intelligence is the ability to manage interpersonal relationships effectively. A woman who is emotionally intelligent can navigate social dynamics with grace, avoiding unnecessary conflicts while also standing firm when principles are at stake. She understands the nuances of communication, reading between the lines, and responding in ways that de-escalate tension rather than inflame it. This skill creates an aura of sophistication and calmness that men find deeply attractive. They admire the ability to remain composed in emotionally charged situations, to offer solutions rather than complaints, and to approach relationships with a sense of understanding rather than control. Emotional intelligence fosters respect because it signals that a woman is capable of managing both herself and her interactions with others thoughtfully without resorting to drama or manipulation. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence and is a quality that men secretly admire in women. A self-aware woman understands her own triggers, strengths, weaknesses, and emotional patterns. She does not allow past experiences or insecurities to dictate her present actions. This awareness enables her to respond rather than react, to approach challenges with clarity, and to engage in relationships consciously rather than unconsciously. Men are drawn to this kind of presence because it creates a sense of stability and predictability in interactions, which is both comforting and attractive. When a woman understands herself deeply, she can also understand others more effectively, fostering connections that are authentic, meaningful, and mutually respectful. Emotional self-awareness allows her to navigate complex social and personal situations with poise, making her presence not only desirable but also reassuring. Empathy also enhances problem-solving and conflict resolution in relationships. A woman who can see situations from multiple perspectives can address disagreements with fairness and consideration. She listens to concerns, validates feelings, and works collaboratively towards solutions rather than imposing her own will. This ability to balance assertiveness with understanding is a powerful combination that men respect because it reflects both strength and compassion. It demonstrates that she values harmony without sacrificing her own needs or integrity. Emotional intelligence and empathy together create a relational dynamic where trust, respect, and admiration can flourish. Men are instinctively drawn to this balance because it offers both emotional safety and intellectual engagement, qualities that are essential for long-term term admiration and connection. A woman with high emotional intelligence also demonstrates resilience in the face of emotional challenges. She can process negative emotions without being consumed by them, learn from difficult experiences, and move forward with grace. This resilience is attractive because it signals that she is not easily destabilized by external circumstances, making her a source of calm and strength for those around her. Men admire the ability to navigate life's emotional complexities with dignity because it reflects not only maturity, but also the capacity to create a stable and supportive environment. Empathy enhances this resilience because it allows her to connect with others, offer support, and maintain meaningful relationships even during challenging times. The combination of emotional insight, compassion, and resilience forms a powerful foundation that men instinctively respect and admire. Emotional intelligence also manifests in the ability to inspire and uplift others. A woman who understands emotions can encourage growth, provide reassurance, and motivate others to achieve their potential. This is a subtle form of influence that does not rely on control or dominance, but on genuine understanding and support. Men admire this because it reflects a depth of character and a capacity to make positive impacts without seeking recognition or reward. The ability to nurture growth in others while maintaining one's own emotional balance creates an aura of magnetism that is deeply admired. Emotional intelligence allows a woman to form connections that are meaningful and enduring, where admiration is not superficial but rooted in respect, understanding, and shared growth. The power of empathy extends beyond personal relationships and into broader interactions. A woman who can empathize with diverse perspectives, who can navigate complex social environments with understanding and tact, demonstrates a rare and admirable wisdom. Men notice when a woman treats others with respect and consideration, regardless of their status or background, because it reflects integrity, compassion, and emotional maturity. This combination of traits signals that she possesses a strong moral compass, the ability to connect authentically, and the emotional tools necessary to navigate life with grace. It is a subtle, yet profound, source of admiration because it goes beyond superficial attraction and touches the core of what men value in a partner: depth, understanding, and the ability to create meaningful emotional connections. Empathy and emotional intelligence also foster trust and loyalty. Men admire women who can handle sensitive situations with discretion, who can listen without judgment, and who can offer guidance or support without manipulation. Trust is built when a woman demonstrates that she can understand emotions, respond appropriately, and maintain integrity in her interactions. This creates a sense of security that is deeply valued, as men are instinctively drawn to relationships where emotional honesty and understanding prevail. Emotional intelligence allows a woman to navigate the complexities of human relationships, balancing her own needs with the needs of others and creating connections that are based on mutual respect and admiration. In addition, emotional intelligence enhances a woman's self-confidence and inner strength, creating a harmonious blend of qualities that men secretly admire. A woman who is emotionally intelligent understands that vulnerability is not weakness but a form of courage. She can express her emotions authentically, seek support when necessary, and offer compassion to others without compromising her own well-being. Men notice this balance because it reflects both maturity and strength, the ability to be open and empathetic while remaining grounded and self-assured. Emotional intelligence, combined with genuine empathy, creates a presence that is both comforting and inspiring, a combination that resonates deeply and leaves a lasting impression. The subtle yet profound nature of these qualities makes them some of the most admired traits in a woman